Now for the starting lineups. First for the visiting Trojans. In goal, 00, Joseph Gronick. Number 3, Sean Lockett. Number 4, Philip Seamester. Number 5, Cody Sweet. Number 7, Fernando Tukuri. Number 9, Bright Ito. Number 10, Kevin Williams. Number 12, Delta Sano. Number 26, Grant Conbear. Number 27, Kenneth Guillaume. And number 33, Edra Chanoun. The Trojans are coached by Godfrey Miller and is assisted by Jordan Geronimo. And now the starting lineups for your North Greenville Crusaders. In goal, number 1, Zach Romano. At defender number 4, Shamari Bridgewater. At midfielder number 6, Johnny Lynn. At midfielder number 10, Tallis Vic Zort. At midfielder number 12, Chris Inman. At defender number 14, Victor Tarpinian. At midfielder number 15, Doug Cordy. At defender number 21, Jonathan Arango. At forward number 29, Joel Johnson. At midfielder number 33, Asa Wolf. And at midfielder number 35, David Bashera. The Crusaders are coached by Chad Gefeller and assisted by Carl Walder. At this time, we ask that you please rise for the invocation and remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Dear Lord, we thank you for this beautiful day you've given us. We ask that you keep all the players, referees, coaches, and spectators safe during this game. We thank you for the game of soccer, and we ask that everything we do reflect you. In your name we pray. Amen. North Greenville University encourages and promotes good sportsmanship from student athletes, coaches, and spectators. It is our request that you support the officials and participants in this contest in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist comments, or other derogatory comments directed at student athletes, coaches, officials, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grass removal from Pepsi Soccer Stadium. In addition, tobacco products or alcoholic beverages are not permitted. Thank you for your cooperation with this policy.
So just about set to get underway here in Tigerville. I do want to remind you that there's not going to be a whole lot of commentary during this game. We'll go ahead and say that right now with names. Trying to do a lot of things at one time, so we're just doing the best we can. A little short-handed. Our usual soccer commentators are off to basketball practice, so certainly understand them not being here. Luke Edwards and Trace, his last name escapes me. They always do a fantastic job this season, and hate that they're not here to broadcast this game as well, but I'm Alan Cahaley. I'll do the best that I can. Haven't had to do a soccer game in a while, but got to do one here. So Mount Olive in black, North Greenville in white. North Greenville does have the gray numbers, so pretty hard to see the numbers as the game goes on. We'll do the best we can, but just about set to get underway. The goalkeeper for Mount Olive is number 0, Nick Bernsdorf, and we are underway. I believe the goalkeeper for North Greenville is number 23, DJ Baker. So we saw the women get their first victory of the season for North Greenville. We'll see if the men can do the same. As the ball's at midfield. Fernando Takuri had it. Now to number 4, Philip Seamster. So Mount Olive taking their time with the ball for now, trying to set up a play. Seem to be waiting for the North Greenville defense to step up and be aggressive, but North Greenville not falling for it. So now here's North Greenville with the ball. Try to get something going here. And may have an opportunity. And the goalkeeper, it's actually, I don't believe that is 0-0. Oh, it is 0-0. So that's Adam Lawrence for Mount Olive that is the goalkeeper. So got that wrong to start the game. And now here are the Crusaders trying to get it back over, but Mount Olive takes over the ball and it's kicked out of bounds. It'll go to the Crusaders. And a header there. And now cleared by Mount Olive. Crusader ball. Whistle blows, and it's going to be a foul on Mount Olive. So it'll be a free kick for Thales Weiserek for the Crusaders. So now they'll take it to midfield, just playing a little bit of ball control for now, but can't keep it under control, and the ball heads out. So ball will go to Mount Olive. Number 4, Philip Seamster will throw it in. Whistle blows. I believe the official was not quite ready for that to start. So they'll throw it in again. Philip Seamster from Wake Forest. Majors in sports management. Can't see a whole lot right now with the 10 in the way. So it was thrown in by Seamster again. Kick back to him. And now they'll try to take it to the far side of the field. Crusaders get the ball up in the air. A header and another foul on Mount Olive. I believe that foul was on number 5, Cody Sweet from Cary, North Carolina. But Mount Olive now with the ball yet again. And they'll play ball control now. Fix the clock in just a moment. It's about 10 seconds ahead of the clock here at the stadium. So it's kicked back to Lawrence. So the clock did stop for just a moment. So this one's kicked down the far side. And now the clock is correct. Almost. It's about as close as we can get it, so everything, well, except the pre. Apologize for that. Fix that for you. All right, so here come the Crusaders. May have an opportunity here, and instead it's kicked to Lawrence. And here comes Mount Olive. But the Crusaders able to catch up to the ball. So they'll have control of it and is kicked out by a Mount Olive player. I believe that's, can't see the number. So thrown in by Seamster yet again. So in the middle of the field, a shot that's going to be wide right. I believe that's the first shot of the game for either team. Had an opportunity there, but wasn't able to do much with it. So it'll be a goal kick for DJ Baker for the Crusaders. And a header, the whistle blows, and it's going to be a foul on Mount Olive. So the Crusaders don't waste any time. And it's kicked back. So not a lot of aggression so far for either team. Playing a lot of ball control so far. And a trip by a Mount Olive player. That was Fernando Takuri who fell. Seems to be fine. Still very early in this match. So North Greenville now playing ball control. Kicks it up the middle and back. And oh, some contact there, and it's going to be a foul on Mount Olive. Mount Olive is an aggressive team. They have a fair amount of yellow cards for the season. I believe they even have one red card. Check the stats to be sure. Yeah, 29 yellow cards and one red card this season, compared to the Crusaders' 16 yellow cards. Actually, the Crusaders have one red card as well, as there was a shot attempt. Yeah, that was a close one. Good save by Lawrence. Nice play there by a Crusader. And it heads out. Crusaders will throw it in. And that one's kicked to the goal, but an easy save by Lawrence. Would have gone out even if he had not saved it. So 36.5 minutes remain here in the first period. Still very early. Not even 10 minutes have gone by in the matchup yet. We appreciate everybody joining us this afternoon. So that one hit out intentionally by a Crusader to let the defense catch up. So Takuri will kick it for the goal, an easy save by Baker. So he kicks it far down the field. This one heads to the far side, and it heads out. Crusaders will throw it in. So now 35.5 minutes. Not a whole lot of action thus far. Both teams have been playing pretty conservative overall. But that's expected this early in the matchup. Don't want to fall behind early, but here was an opportunity for Mount Olive, but Crusaders play some good defense. So the Crusaders trying to make something out of it, but the Trojans of Mount Olive will take the ball and may have an opportunity here. Can't handle the ball, and the Crusaders able to get it back. So now the Crusaders trying to come up with a possession and a foul by number 3, Sean Lockett. It was committed on number 10, Thales Weiserek. So it'll be a free kick for Thales. And here it is. And a header. The header was number 15, Doug Cordy. But that heads out, so if a goal kick for Lawrence. Adam Lawrence is the goalkeeper for Mount Olive from Fuquay-Varina, North Carolina. He's a sophomore. So here come the Crusaders again. Trying to create an opportunity, but Lawrence will have none of that. So now Mount Olive playing ball control again. Getting a little windy here in Tigerville. So Kevin Williams-Lopez still has the ball, but some contact there, and a Crusader is down, slowly getting back up. And Mount Olive will continue to play ball control. That was, trying to find the number. Number 33, Asa Wolf, was the Crusader that was down just for a moment. He got back up, was limping for a second, but is right at midfield and appears to be okay. And so that ball heads out. It'll stay with the Crusaders. Take his time throwing it in, now does. That one hit high into the air. The whistle blows, and a foul on North Greenville. I believe that was number 29, Joel Johnson, who committed the foul. So Mount Olive kicks it down the field, trying to create an opportunity. They'll still have the ball. Crusaders kick it away. Now on the far side, will it stay in bounds? Yes, it will. Mount Olive will kick it back. Crusader trips. But now trying to get it back. Nope, Mount Olive will take it again. And both teams just kind of kicking it back and forth. It'll be cleared by North Greenville. Mount Olive will stick with the ball. And DJ Baker, and that one heads out. A close call there. Mount Olive had an opportunity as DJ Baker came a little too close to the ball, a little too far out of the goal, and he is a little shaky, I believe, right now, but appears to be okay. It will be a corner kick for Mount Olive. And here's the kick, and that one heads out. So he tried the bicycle kick there, but didn't work out. So Baker will have the goal kick with just less than 30 minutes remaining here in the first period. And, oh, some contact there. Everybody okay? If you're just joining us, again, the women scored their first victory of the season against Mount Olive, winning that game 2-1. So this one heads out right at the middle of the field. Mount Olive will throw it in. Mount Olive showing some very good ball control. Not being very aggressive, but as long as they've had the ball, they don't really need to be. Just trying to set themselves up with the play, and they may have one here. That was Philip Seamster, who had the ball for a little bit near the side, on the near side of the field, but nobody able to kick it in for the goal. But Mount Olive will have it again, trying to create another opportunity. Kicks it for the goal. It got by Baker, but he's able to handle it, able to dive and stop that ball from going any further. Did not appear that it would have gone inside the goal. No, it would have been a corner kick for Mount Olive if he didn't get the second effort there. And Crusaders tripped up. Mount Olive does not like it. Try to show a quick replay, see what happened there. Yeah, I don't know if that was a foul or not, but nevertheless, it was called on Mount Olive. But they end up with the ball yet again. A lot of opportunities for Mount Olive. And Williams Lopez will have it. Trying to create something, and a goal for Mount Olive. So that did not take very long, and Mount Olive strikes first. Pretty simple goal there. Williams Lopez was able to get it close and then just kicked it to the left of him, and another Trojan was there to knock it in. We'll wait for the Twitter update to see who the Mount Olive player was who actually knocked it in. Williams Lopez will definitely end up with an assist there. What's that? We believe it was number 9, Bright Ito from Raleigh, North Carolina. We'll wait for the update to know for sure. But nevertheless, Mount Olive strikes first. Still pretty early in this game. So they'll go back to the ball control. North Greenville finally goes after them, so they'll, and I believe that may have been actually a foul was called on Mount Olive. Didn't see a whole lot of contact, but apparently there was just enough to give the ball to the Crusaders. So here comes Mount Olive again. And Seamster will handle the ball, and knocked out of bounds by the Crusaders. So that will allow the defense to set back up. It was not number 9. Gonna look for the exact name. It was, for Mount Olive, it was number 33, Edrice Chun from Raleigh, North Carolina. A lot of Raleigh players for this Mount Olive team who ended up with the goal. And it doesn't say on the update, but number 10, Kevin Williams Lopez, no doubt had an assist there. So just over 25 minutes remain here in the first period. Mount Olive leads it 1-0. That one heads out. We'll stay with the Crusaders. So this one kick to the near side. And now trying to create an opportunity. A good shot there, but a save by Adam Lawrence. Didn't have to do much to save it. So it's a goal kick. It'll head to the middle of the field. And nope, that's not Philip Seamster. And some contact there, nothing called. Crusaders trying to play some ball control of their own. They haven't really been able to get much of a possession going. Mount Olive has done a nice job of keeping the ball away from North Greenville, and they'll do that here. And that one is headed out on North Greenville, so it stays with Mount Olive. So 23.5 minutes remain. So now the Crusaders have it. We'll try to head down the field. And now Mount Olive takes it right back. Seems like as soon as the Crusaders have something going, and another goal. DJ Baker tried to come out to save that one, but instead, Mount Olive scores their second goal of the game. And that was
in for the Crusaders, number 36, Lucas Gravely.
That was number 10, Kevin Williams Lopez. So he started off with an assist in the first goal and now has a goal of his own. And Mount Olive leads it 2-0. So pulling away early here in Tigerville. So the whistle blows to get gameplay started once again. The Crusaders are going to have to get some offense going. Here comes Mount Olive again. So here come the Crusaders. They do not have numbers, but do get it to the left side of the field. And now Mount Olive takes it. Williams Lopez with the ball. He'll dribble it until he's contested. And now Philip Seamster with the ball. He'll try to create an opportunity. North Greenville kicks it away, but a Mount Olive player looking for the number. And that one high up in the air. And here's Seamster. He'll kick it to the far side, and that's going to head out. For the Crusaders, number 36, Lucas Gravely, will throw it in, a freshman from Pickens, South Carolina.
Number 25, Evan Mills.
And Evan Mills, number 25, comes in for the Crusaders.
Number 8, Louis Gorman. And number 22, Trevor Knight.
Not sure how clear those substitutions are making it through the headset, but Louis Gorman comes in for the Trojans. Did not hear the other substitution. And this one kicked out, so Mount Olive will throw it in. They'll head to the other side of the field and play some more ball control. Louis Gorman had it, and Crusaders tripped up, and the foul will be on Mount Olive. Trying to see the number of the player that was fouled. I believe it was number 25, Evan Mills from Lexington, South Carolina, another freshman. A lot of freshmen on this North Greenville team. So the talent's there for the Crusaders, just need some time to develop. That one contested, and DJ Baker will take it and throw it over to number 12, Chris Inman. So under 20 minutes to go now in the first period. Mount Olive has gotten off to a fantastic start. Crusaders will have to try and respond. So the Crusaders showing some ball control here. Kicks it back to the Mount Olive side of the field. Bridgewater has it, and he'll just kick it back to Baker. So that one heads out. And Baker knocks it away. Actually, that is not Baker, excuse me. That's Zach Romano. So, excuse me for saying DJ Baker that whole time. So Romano is the goalkeeper for North Greenville. So it'll be a throw in for Mount Olive. Do not believe that Romano has a whole lot of starts up to this point. Yeah, he only has one start, so this is just his second start of the year. He had 4 saves and 3 goals allowed in that start, and has not gotten off to a very good start here. But then again, he has had to play a lot of defense so far in this one, as he has a save there. Another shot attempt by Mount Olive, but nothing going on there. So Chris Inman with the ball. Now Johnny Lind with it. Understand his father's here today. And tripped up as he passes it. So the Crusaders, but as soon as I said that, Mount Olive kicks it away. Trying to clear the ball. Crusaders still have it. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be, well, still North Greenville possession. So Lind with the ball will now kick it to the far side of the field, but it's going to head out. So it'll be a goal kick for Lawrence. So the Crusaders finally able to get a good possession going there. Showed some good ball control, so maybe they can get something going here. But so far, Mount Olive has had the ball for the majority of this period. And their coach yelling at him to move it, so Mount Olive not going to let up. They're going to continue to try to score. And you can't blame them for that, especially this early in the match. So they'll just kick it around for a little while now. So they are going to be content with playing ball control, trying to draw the Crusader defense closer to them. Some of the Crusader defenders starting to move in. So now it's kicked to the far side of the field, and Mount Olive may be starting to move in for a play. But instead it's kicked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojans. And that one kicked away by the Crusaders. Mount Olive trying to hang on to it. It's cleared. And now the Crusaders with it, trying to create something. Here comes the wind again. Some contact. The officials let him play. Trying to look up. Let's see, for Williams Lopez, he scored the second goal of the match. That is his third game, or excuse me, his third goal of the season. And in the first goal, he had the assist, so that will be his second assist of the season. And then Edris Chun scored his second goal of the season. And that's what has made it 2-0 in favor of Mount Olive. They've had a ton of shots as well, as Romano will have an easy save there. So he'll most likely kick it downfield here. So Mount Olive will clear the ball. Oh, take it. Lost one of the roster sheets there. So for now, we are without the Mount Olive roster. So I'll just have to go with the look at the statistics for now. So it's thrown in by the Crusaders. Now taken away by the Trojans. Here's a shot and a nice save by Romano. Almost hit the post. Very close call there.
Number 10, Kevin Lopez. Number 15, Nikolai Tove. And number 17, Shelby Licklitter.
So it was last touched by the goalkeeper, so it will be a corner kick for Mount Olive. This will be number 5, Cody Sweet, with the corner kick, and a header knocks it away. Crusaders trying to create something, a push and a foul. Well, the whistle blew, and it will go to the Crusaders. Now goes right back to Mount Olive. And trying to find a shot opportunity here. And this one stays in bounds. Now an attempt at a header, but instead it heads out of bounds. Last touched by Mount Olive, so it'll be a goal kick for Romano.
On for the Crusaders, number 39, Scott Seelig.
So Scott Seelig comes in for North Greenville, number 39. He's a freshman from Taylor, South Carolina. He's a midfielder. So Mount Olive will pass it around for a little while. As we approach 10 minutes remaining here in the first period. Whistle blows, and it'll go back to the Crusaders. Again, Mount Olive, pretty aggressive team. A lot of yellow cards this season. Just one red card, so hasn't gotten them in trouble too many times. 29 yellow cards. But some aggression every now and then is a good thing for a successful soccer team. And this ball will be cleared. Actually, no, not cleared. Kick downfield. Now the Crusaders will try to do something with it. So now here may be a good possession by North Greenville, trying to keep the ball within their possession. And now it's kicked to Mount Olive, and they will kick the ball down the field. And here comes Romano outside of the box. So North Greenville able to prevent trouble there. But here comes Mount Olive. Nope, they won't charge. It's gotten very windy here in Tigerville all of a sudden. Had some traces of it in the women's game, but it's been pretty consistent so far here in this matchup. Blowing from our left to our right. So you can see the flags in the background.
In for the Crusaders, number 30, Jeffrey Seelig.
Jeffrey Seelig, number 30, will enter the game for the Crusaders. Seven and a half minutes remain here in period number 1. So here comes Mount Olive. Gets it to about midfield, and now they'll kick it back and play some more ball control. So here, nope, an easy save by Lawrence. Crusaders tried to do something with it, but unable to get anything going there. Whistle blows. It'll stay with Mount Olive. Possible foul there, I believe on number 33 for the Crusaders. That's Asa Wolf, or Asa Wolf, one of the two. So here comes the Trojans yet again. It's hit out, and it stays with Mount Olive. number 17, Shelby Likelitter. And this one heads out, and the whistle blows, and it'll be out on Mount Olive. So it goes back to the Crusaders. It'll be a goal kick for Romano. Just over 5 minutes remain. And it looks like there's some subs coming in. I believe number 13, Luke Jones, was one of them for North Greenville. As well as Philip Seamster re-entering the game. That one hit out. Knocked out by Shelby Licklitter. So the Crusaders hang on to it. Crusaders could certainly use a goal before the end of the period. Being down by 1 goal is a lot different from being down by 2. And tried to get a shot off there, unable to. And that one will head out of bounds. And looks like it will be the Crusaders' ball. Number 12, Chris Inman, will throw it in. As there are less than 4 minutes remaining here in the first period. This one kicked high into the air. Mount Olive will try to clear it. And now we'll have possession of it, and they'll head down the field. And knocked away by a Crusader. And the Crusaders now with it. Good defense. Now Mount Olive showing some aggressive defense of their own. So they will have it now. Number 8, Logan Poser. So this one kicked down the field, trying to create an opportunity. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds intentionally by Mount Olive. So Crusaders have it not too far from the goal. They'll try to get some momentum going before the end of the period. But now Mount Olive will have it, and some contact. It'll stay with North Greenville. So less than 2 minutes remain. And it's going to be a free kick for Mount Olive, right near midfield. Try to come up with a good possession here before the end of the period, maybe go up 3-0. And headed away. Mount Olive still has it. And it heads out. Last touched by the Trojans, so North Greenville will have it. So now just over a minute remaining as we close out the first period.
1 minute remaining.
So Mount Olive will take their time now, play some more ball control. So they're in good shape to end the period up 2-0. But we'll maybe try to have one last possession. As Seamster has it. Now switches sides and a shot, but saved by Romano. Head coach for the Crusaders yells out 20 seconds, so they'll try to get one more possession here, but instead Mount Olive takes it.
10, 9,
and they have
8,
numbers all of a
7,
sudden,
6,
and kicks it,
5,
and it's in for the
4,
goal
3,
with just 3 or 4 seconds remaining. Mount Olive scores again, and that's a crusher for the Crusaders. With 3.9 seconds remaining to be exact. That is the last thing the Crusaders could afford, to give up a last-second goal to end the first period.
2, 1.
And that does it for the first period. It's Mount Olive with a huge advantage going into the second half, or excuse me, the second period. So we will take a break, and we'll be back shortly here on the North Greenville Sports Network. So here we go to begin the second half, or period, excuse me. Scoreboard started a little late, but it is underway. Mount Olive was not that aggressive in the first period, yet ended up scoring 3 goals. So we'll see what the Crusaders can do to respond, if they can respond. They'll need to get to work right away. So a possible early opportunity for Mount Olive to begin the second period. Kicked away by the Crusaders. Headed out. Trojans will throw it in. So here come the Crusaders. Number 6, Johnny Lind, will head towards it. Actually, no, 21, Jonathan Arengo had it for a little bit. Now he does again, and an opportunity off the crossbar, and that heads out. But a nice and very aggressive side to the Crusaders. Very close to a goal there. Just wasn't quite meant to be. So the Crusaders created a scoring opportunity early in the period. See if they can do it again here. This one heads out. Last touched by the Crusaders, so it'll be a goal kick for Lawrence. So he'll be set to kick it down the field. Headed back to the Mount Olive side of the field. This one hit high in the air. So the Crusaders take possession. Goes to Jonathan Arengo again. That one heads out. Will stay with Mount Olive. And Cody Sweet will throw it in. And an opportunity here. And, oh, Trevor Knight, number 22 for Mount Olive, had the ball there and had an opportunity but lost control of it just for a moment. And this one kicked out of bounds. So the Crusaders with the ball now. Johnny Lind had it. But now it's cleared by Mount Olive. North Greenville will still have possession of the ball. Right on the line, but still in. Crusaders playing some ball control now. Waiting for an opportunity. So now it's kicked to Arengo yet again. And this one gonna try to be cleared. Not Olive able to clear it. And some contact. The ball, I believe it was a foul on the Crusaders, and Mount Olive will have possession of the ball. So here comes Mount Olive. And kicked away by the Crusaders, now is cleared. It'll go all the way to Adam Lawrence, the goalkeeper. Let's see what he decides to do with it. He'll pick it up. As Adam Lynn was starting to draw near. Excuse me, Johnny Lind. So this one kicked to midfield. It's worth mentioning, I don't think there's been a single offside call in this match so far. Made contact with one of the officials there. So still plenty of time remaining in the match, but North Greenville going to have to get to work, down 3-0 still. And we have an injury on the field. And the Crusaders down, don't see the number just yet. Holding his knee, his right knee. Still trying to see who it is. He is helped up, so walking on his own power. That is number 13, Luke Jones from Honeypath, South Carolina. He's a sophomore. And he'll stay in the game, so showing some toughness there. And the ball will be kicked back to Adam Lawrence. So the Crusaders trying to create another opportunity here, but kicked away now by the Trojans, and this will head out. Last touched by the Trojans, so no, excuse me, last touched by the Crusaders. And that one heads out, so it goes back to the Crusaders. Just over 37 minutes remaining in the match. And oh, Miguel Mosqueda tripped over the ball. Gave the ball back to Mount Olive. Here come the Trojans. Now playing ball control. Trying to move the ball slowly down the field. May be able to create an opportunity here. And kicked away by a Crusader. It stayed in, but goes back to Mount Olive. And here we go, may have something, and it's kicked, blocked. Hit away by a Crusader, trying to see who that was able to get there just in time. The goalkeeper was way out of position.
In for the Trojans, number 14.
That was number 15, Doug Cordy from Lansdale, Pennsylvania,
Number 8, Logan,
who was able to slide in there at the last second and keep that ball from going in. It did go out, so it is a corner kick. So North Greenville not out of it yet. And a header, and this one's gonna go to the left side of the goal and head out. So North Greenville able to avoid allowing another goal there. So Romano set to kick it down the field. So 35 minutes remain. This one kicked down the field. Lawrence will have it. So now Romario Dyke with the ball, but nope, is taken away by the Crusaders. Tripped over the ball. And now Mount Olive will remain with it. But nope, taken away by North Greenville now, trying to maintain possession. They still do have possession of the ball. And now it's kicked over to the far side, but intercepted and kicked down the field by a Mount Olive player. And here come the Crusaders. Arango all by himself for a little bit. Now the Mount Olive players will catch up to him, trying to make a move to get by him. And now it's intercepted, but taken away by the Crusaders. Lynn with the ball, and North Greenville unable to get a shot off, and it's kicked down the field. So now Mount Olive will see what they can do with it. And some contact there. The whistle blows a foul on the Crusaders. So the wind continues to blow here in Tigerville. And an easy save there for Romano. This one kicked way down the field. Header knocks it away from Mount Olive, and there was some contact there and an obvious foul on Mount Olive, so it'll be Crusaders' possession. And it's going to be kicked to Lawrence to clear the ball. This one was headed out. It is a corner kick for the Crusaders. So an opportunity here, a potential one. Here it is. And headed, but over the goal and maybe to the right a little bit as well. So the Crusaders unable to capitalize off of the corner kick.
In for the Trojans, number 13, Aaron Norton.
Aaron Norton will come in for
number 29,
Mount
TJ
Olive.
Merrick. And number 32, Dean Mosley.
Dean Mosley is another one. So here's the goal kick. Headed high up into the air. Another whistle blows, and it's a foul on Mount Olive. So here comes Mount Olive trying to create an opportunity, hit away by the Crusaders. With just over 30 minutes remaining in the match. Big day for Crusader sports tomorrow. It's football game day here in Tigerville against Mars Hill. That is a 2:30 kickoff time. It's homecoming for the Crusaders as there's contact made. A Mount Olive player, I believe that's number 3, Sean Lockett, was slow to get up, still looking at it at a leg. I believe it's his right leg that may be, or his foot actually, that may be bothering him. Trying to walk it off. Yeah, he appears to be favoring his left foot just a little bit, but he appears to be okay. So now the Crusaders will play some ball control. And a header gives Mount Olive the ball back, but nope, kicks it just to clear it. Goes back to the Crusaders. And the whistle blows. Another foul on Mount Olive. Didn't see who committed it, but believe that number 10, Thales Wazarek, was the victim there. This one heads out on by the Crusaders, so Adam Lawrence
And
will.
for the Trojans, number 24, Brandon
Gramillion will come in for Mount Olive. This one kicked deep down the field. So now here comes Mount Olive, and they have a player there. Not able to make a move yet. And nobody was able to get to that one, and North Greenville takes it away. And they'll head down the field. Here is Lind, who will try to get to it, but cannot. Sean Lockett got there first. This one will head down the field and go out. So the Crusaders will throw it in. And taken away by Lockett. He takes a shot, but it's wide left. So Romano's set to kick it away. I'm so hungry. I'm like weak. Kick down the field. Whistle blows. Some definite contact there. And it'll be a foul on Mount Olive, and it'll go back to the Crusaders. So a free kick here. And a push there. So the foul was on Brandon Gramillion. It was committed on number 8, Logan Poser. And it's a yellow card on him. So the yellow card shown for Brandon Gramillion with 24 minutes and 56 seconds remaining in the match. So Adam Lawrence will kick it away here in just a moment.
In for the Trojans, number 10, Kevin Lopez. Number 16, Macon Watkins.
Kevin Lopez and Macon Watkins both come in for Belmont Abbey. Or, no, excuse me, Belmont Abbey. I don't know where that even came from. Mount Olive. And this is just going to be off the tent. So that was obviously out. It'll go to the Crusaders. So it's kicked down the field. I believe that's Lind with the ball, but it will be offside for the first time today. So this one kicked way down the field. Crusaders with it now. Now Mount Olive will take it. And a save by Romano. Came way out in the box. Haven't really seen Mount Olive. They're up 3-0 with just over 22 minutes remaining in the game. They have not been very conservative. They have been attacking North Greenville. But they have also done a great job of not allowing a whole lot of shot opportunities for North Greenville either.
Number 29, Joel Johnson.
Joel Johnson, number 29, enters for North Greenville. So the goal kick. And contact made, but a nice job by Lawrence to take control of that one. So he kicks it back down the field, a header and a push off, so a foul on Mount Olive. That was Sean Lockett that committed the foul. I believe that North Greenville's being a good bit more aggressive lately seen a lot more kicks down the field, just trying to create anything. But here comes Mount Olive. But nope, taken away by the Crusaders. Nikolai Ayatov was the one who took it away. And fight for the ball. Romano ends up with it. So kick down the field, and another whistle blows. I believe it was a foul on Philip Seamster, number 4. And just barely offside. So not a whole lot of action going on right now. Not a lot of shot opportunities. Both teams just, well, especially Mount Olive, content with the way things are going, but North Greenville trying to be aggressive, but Mount Olive has done a nice job of keeping the ball away from them. Whistle blows. And a yellow card shown. So that's the second yellow card today in this game. And it was on a Mount Olive player. Did not see who it was on. But the Crusaders will take the free kick. A header takes the ball out of bounds. So it'll be a goal kick for Lawrence. Shelby Licklitter was the one who
in for the Trojans, number 23.
tried the
and
header.
Crusaders, number 19, Ara Zadorian.
Ara Zadorian in for North Greenville. As well as number 23, DJ Baker. No, that can't be right. Oh, for Mount Olive. Number 23, Chris Garcia in for Mount Olive. Here come the Crusaders. I believe that was, they wanted a foul, but they're not going to get it. I believe that was Johnny Lind who was trying to score there. So James Max Miller throws it in for the Crusaders. A header, but an easy save for Adam Lawrence. Crusaders have had a few opportunities today. They're not a team that gets a lot of shots off, but they have had a few, but have not been able to capitalize off of any of them up to this point. As this one heads out, it will go to the Crusaders, so it will be a goal kick. Or no, it will be a corner kick for Mount Olive. It appeared that number 13, Aaron Norris, was going to take it, but instead it will be Sean Lockett, number 3. So here comes the kick, hooks it, a header, and it's over the goal and a little bit to the left as well. So now it'll be a goal kick for the Crusaders. It'll be kicked back to Romano. He kicks it high, not too deep. So here come the Trojans trying to create another shot opportunity, but instead this one heads out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Romano. Under 15 minutes remaining. And a header sends the ball right back to Romano. There's some contact there, and a whistle blows. So it's a foul on number 21, Jonathan Arengo. He committed it to number 3, Sean Lockett. Mentioned his name a lot today. Taken away by Mount Olive. Stays with them. So the whistle blows. It will now go to the Crusaders, and they'll kick it back to Romano. Let him pass it, but it goes right back to the Trojans. There have been some contact there, no whistle blown. And made a move there, and the Mount Olive bench liked that one. Ball comes to the near side and heads out of bounds. So it's no longer windy here in Tigerville, but it's gotten hot. We've been under a tent all day, but the sun currently shining to the side, so unfortunately no longer being protected by the tent. It's gotten hot. So Lawrence will kick it. And maybe an opportunity for Mount Olive. And Romano almost misstepped there, but able to hang on and keep that ball from going in. And here's a shot that's just over the net. So North Greenville at least able to get a shot off there. Good attempt, just sailed over. So there's now less than 10 minutes to go. Just about ready to close this one out. And that's in. An easy goal for Mount Olive, makes it 4-0. And there wasn't much to that one at all. Just kept dribbling, and then finally kicked it. And it was just to Romano's right. So Mount Olive turned out to not be done just yet as they score their fourth goal of the game. As soon as we find out who did score that goal, we'll let you know. So North Greenville with the ball on the far side of the field. Tries to make a move. But good defense by Mount Olive. Crusaders hang on to it, trying to get something near the goal, but instead it's hit out of bounds. So it'll be a goal kick. Have an opportunity, but it's tripped up. No whistle blown, and now there's contact. And the clock did stop at 8:25. So this will be a penalty kick. Haven't seen a penalty kick in a while. So here it is, and it's in. So a goal scored by North Greenville, their first of the day. Good kick there, got it right to the side of the goal. And it's now 4-1. So North Greenville showing some fight. It was TJ Merrick for Mount Olive who scored the fourth goal. So now Crusaders trying to get aggressive here. Thrown in by a Crusader. And here comes Mount Olive. They're not done yet. Ara Zadorian was the one who kicked the goal in for the Crusaders. That is his first goal of the season. Close call there, but they get it back to Romano. Whistle blows. And a foul on the Crusaders, so it'll go back to Mount Olive. And contact there, the whistle blows. And whoa. And will another card be shown? Another yellow card for Mount Olive. Actually, I believe that was on Mount Olive. Another yellow card. That's their third yellow card of the game. Sliding tackle there. And that one makes its way out of bounds. It'll stay with Mount Olive with 6:13 remaining in the game. So Romano ends up with the ball. He will kick it downfield. And now Romano will clear it down the field. And some contact there between 2 or 3 players. Crusader player is down. Don't see the number as of yet. And he appears to be okay. That was number 29, Joel Johnson. And that makes its way out of bounds. It'll go to Mount Olive. Less than 5 minutes remain in the match. So it appears that the Crusaders will remain winless. But the day isn't completely lost, as the women Crusaders won their first game of the season. So this will be a free kick for the Trojans, but there is a Crusader player down. The clock did stop with 4:21 remaining. Appears to be looking at either his leg or his knee. He gets back up. That's number 9, Brandon Harrison. And Brandon Previtt will come in for him.
On for the Crusaders, number 28, Brandon Previtt.
And that one hit over. That was Louis Gorman who attempted that, but it sailed over the goal.
In for the Crusaders, number 9, Brandon Harrison, number 11, Jonathan Lagos, and number 25, Evan Mills.
Several substitutions for the Crusaders as this game starts to close out, trying to get some players some experience. Ball stays with Mount Olive. And a shot attempt stopped by Romano. So the ball right around midfield. Crusaders will try to end the game with some momentum. They did score the last goal. So there's now less than 2.5 minutes remaining in the match. Again, football tomorrow against Mars Hill, 2:30 p.m. kickoff time. That game will be broadcasted. It is homecoming. Should be a good day for football. No rain or anything in the forecast. This one is just about in the books. And Romano going to come out of the box to get this one. Keeps it in bounds. Some of the Crusader bench yelling at the players, telling them let's go, let's get some momentum for the next game. One minute remaining in the game.
1 minute remaining.
So the Crusaders will fall to 0-12 now. Mount Olive will be 4-8-2, with the two being ties. See if Mount Olive tries to score one more goal to close this one out. They did have a goal at the end of the first period with just about 4 seconds remaining. It's actually a little bit less than that. 15 seconds remain, just about done. That ball heads out, nobody in a hurry to do anything, so.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
as the PA announcer counts down the end of the game, and that
1.
will do it. Mount Olive wins it without much of an issue, 4-1. So it's been a long day of soccer. Crusaders, both men and women, officially 1-1 for today.